Hello guys, welcome. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 11. I hope so. It is chapter number 11, coordinate geometry. Chapter number 11, coordinate geometry. Okay. Now, before going through this chapter, what we need to understand is the deleted portion for 2021. Deleted portion for 2021. Okay, that is from this chapter, area of triangle is deleted. Area of triangle is deleted. Okay, now area of triangle, it will be 11.2. okay, all the portion from 11.2 is deleted. So what we need to study, that is the portion that we need to study is only 11.1. okay, only 11.1 that we need to study. Okay, and area of triangle is deleted. So nearly 4 to 6 mark or 4 to 5 marks, 4, 5, 6 marks questions are asked from this chapter. So it is the important chapter. It is one of the important chapter, and it is easy to score even. Okay, it is more easy to score this year because you need to understand only one formula. Okay, after understanding that single formula, you will be able to attempt all the questions. Okay, so let us see that. Okay, I have selected the questions from previous year's paper, but sorry to say that I have only 3 or 4 questions for this chapter, because most of the questions are asked to derive the area of triangle formula. Okay, they are asking area of triangle formula by giving 4 or 6 marks. So they are asking area of triangle formula, derivations, all those things, and this portion is deleted. Okay, so I think it was in 2011 also, 2014 or 15 they are asking this one, and 2017, 16, 2 or 3 times. Okay, 2 or 3 times within 5 years. Okay, within 5 years. Okay, they are asking this question. Okay, area of triangle formula, area of triangle formula. Okay, but this portion is deleted. So let us see the remaining portion. Okay, what is there for us to learn? So I've taken the question. First question, prove that the coordinates of the point R, which divides the line joining P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 internally in the ratio m is to n, are mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus 1, comma my2 plus ny1 plus divided by m plus n by 4 marks 2016 and even in 2012. So okay, this is also called second formula. It is the, when you open your textbook, okay, you'll find this formula over there. Okay, so let us understand what does it mean, what does it says. Okay, let us understand it. Okay, let me take this page, let me record this one, and let me explain you what is coordinate geometry first. After that I'll go with the question. First let us understand what is coordinate geometry, what is there for us to learn. So let us learn. Okay, yeah, coordinate geometry. So what, like suppose let's say in single line we can say, okay, from this point to this point it is 5 meters. It is along a straight line, right? Straight line. Okay, you can say the distance between Imphal to Jiribam, I don't know what is the distance of, let's say the distance is 70 kilometer. I don't know what's the distance, so let me just assume it is 70 kilometer. So we can say like this, right? A single distance we can say. Okay, so this is okay, but suppose you happen to take a plane, or we can say two-dimensional plane. Two-dimensional plane means, I'm going to tell you what is that. So you are going to take a plane. Suppose take this as a plane. This is an area. Okay, inner field, this is an area, this is a field, and this is the point. Okay, you are taking the reference point. You have paddy here. Okay, the biggest mango tree here, suppose. Okay, this is the beginning point. You are taking this as a reference point. You can take any point. Now you can say this mango tree, suppose I say this mango tree is here, or you can take this mango tree is here. So what is the distance from mango tree to here? You can say this is 5 meter. Okay, one way. Another is with reference to this one and this one. We can say to this one it is 2 meter, and to this one, okay, to this one, like suppose let's say we can say the distance is, this one is 2 meter and this one is 1 meter and this one is, and this one is 1 meter, like this. I think I didn't make you complex. Okay, let me write down again. So you take, this is the point, this is the point, okay, which you are taking as a reference point, okay, corner of your paddy field or corner of your field, and here is a big mango tree. Okay, so this is the mango tree. So you can say along this one, okay, along this side of the paddy field, it is along this one, and you can say another, you can define, you can define this one also, okay, along this one also. Okay, what is the distance along this one and what is the distance along this one? So along this one, okay, this one, okay, suppose let's say 2 meter, and along this one, this length, okay, this one, okay, it is 5 meter, suppose. Then we can write, okay, we can write 2,5. What is the coordinate? What is the point of the, what is the coordinate location of this one? It is 2, 5. 2 is along x-axis and 5 meter is along y-axis. We are taking these two as x-axis and y-axis. I hope you understood this much, and it is not difficult for you to understand because we have already done the chapter called graph, okay, graphical representation. So it is easy for you to understand. I hope you understood. Okay, so let us do the question. If you don't understand, please bear with me. I will try my level best to explain you till the end. You will be able to understand the concept. So prove that the coordinates of the point R, which divides the line joining P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2 internally in the ratio m is to n are mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So solution. What does the question says? We need to prove what the coordinates of the point are. This is also called second formula. Okay, second formula. It is there in your textbook. Okay, second formula. So prove that the coordinates of the point are, which divides the line. So let us take a line. Okay, let us take a line. So let's say this is P and this is Q. Okay, prove that the coordinates of the point are, which divides the line joining P and Q. So P we have x1 y1, and write down Q. Q is x2 y2, x2 y2. So x1 y1 P x2 y2. Now there is a point called R here, okay, which divides the line joining M internally in the ratio m is to n. So ratios, these lines, okay, this will be m and this line will be n. So this is the question. This is what the question means. So internally are, now we need to find that this point, okay, this point, okay, ratios of this point are mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So let us represent R points as x, y. Okay, you just look at a textbook how to write. Okay, let me just do the question. So let us draw a graph. Let us draw x-axis and y-axis here. Okay, let us draw x-axis and y-axis here. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Okay, now we can say what we can say. So let us join this one to the ground, to the x-axis. This must be straight line. Okay, I don't know when I'll learn to draw a straight line in this one, but bear with me. Oh, what the hell happens? So this one you take down here, even this one you take down here, and draw. Let me just make a line here. let me join this line, or let me just make another line here. So this is also line. These are the construction that I'm doing to prove. Okay, so let me name P is here, so A, let me name this as B, C, D, E. Okay, and if we happen to take similarly this one, let me not write down this one, P. Okay, so far it's okay. Now from here let me write down something. Okay, let me find the value of PA. Okay, let me find out the value of PA. What will be PA? Where shall I write? PA. PA is equal to CD. CD and PA are equal, which will be equal to this distance PA, which is in the x-axis. So from here, this is x1, and from here to here, okay, from the 0 point here, O, from here to here is x is represented here. So what will be the distance from here to here? X minus x1. Okay, so let's draw out this one. Have you understood? So now what the hell is happening? So x minus x1 is the value of CD, which is also PA. Another RB, which will be equal to DE. Okay, so DE will be, so from distance from here till E, from O till E will be x2, and from O till D will be x. So it is x2 minus x. x2 minus x is the distance between RB. I hope this is also clear to you. Okay, now another one. So this we have found out. Now let us find the distance from A to R. A to R. So the distance from ground, this one, till here. So let me write down here. Okay, do not mind. Let me write down here. AR will be, what will be AR? DR minus AD. DR minus AD. Okay, what is DR? DR is Y, right? So Y minus AD. AD will be PC, same. AD and PC are same. PC is Y1, so Y minus Y1. Okay, similarly, what will be BQ? This one. So BQ will be QE minus BE. QE minus BE. We can write also QE minus BE and RD. BE here, BE and RD. Okay, these two are also equal. So we can write RD. So QE minus RD will be QE. QE is Y2 minus RD will be Y. So Y2 minus Y. I will written like this for this X. Okay, you can also write like this. Okay, how I have written Y. But I hope it is clear to you. If not, please write down in the comment below. I am ready here to help you. Okay, so let me draw for this one and write down here. Okay, so we have got the coordinates AR. We have got AR, BQ, PA, RB. So let me take the next page and let us start. Okay, so P, Q, what a graph, interesting graph, crooked graph. Bear with me, I can. Okay, I need to say you understood. So now Oh, no, what is it? Here was A, right? A, here was B, C, D, E. C, D, E, and here is O. So we have got the coordinates, all the coordinates. So now, what these two triangle? This is 90 degree. This is 90 degree from these two triangle. Okay, this triangle RQB in from triangles RQB and triangle PRA. These two triangle. Angle RAP is equal to angle QBR. Why? Because it is right triangle, 90 degree, right? Both are equal. Another what is there to for us to understand is this angle is equal to this angle. This angle is equal to this angle because this I've already explained. These two are two parallel lines. This and AB, AP and QR are two parallel lines. Okay. Therefore, between two parallel lines and one line intersecting, then that two angles will be equal. I've already explained in the previous video. I think it must be in triangle. Suppose I said these are two parallel lines and this is the line, then this angle will be equal to this angle if these two are parallel line. So if you say this line, this is one parallel line, another is this one, then the line after cutting these two angles will be equal. So angle QRB will be equal to angle RPA. Okay, these two angles are also equal. You can give the region since BR is parallel to AP and PQ is line drawn intersecting both the lines. You can give any you can write anyway. I don't know how the book has written it, but this is the way. So let me rough out so that I can get the space for writing. So these two are equal. So we can say what we can conclude by AA, by double A similarity criteria. So triangle RQB is similar to triangle PRA. These two triangles are similar. If any two triangles are similar, which we have already discussed, then it QR by PR by RQ, the side, this side PR by RQ will be equal to PA by RB, these two sides, okay, which will be equal to ratios are equal, which will be equal to PA, this side is equal to this side, ratios, okay, RA divided by QB. So these ratios will be equal. I hope so far it is clear to you. Now I hope you have understood this much. Okay, so let me rough out this one so that I can get the space for writing. Okay, now PR by RQ. PR by RQ. The question has already said it is M is to N. So we can write M divided by N equal to PA by RB. Here PA by RB will be PA is X minus X1 PA and RB is X2 minus X. So X minus X, X minus X1, X2 minus X. Let us solve this one. Okay, it will be MX2 cross multiplication minus MX multiplying this way and equal to NX minus NX1, which will be MX2 plus NX1, taking NX1 this side and taking MX this side. It will be n mx plus nx. Take x common from here, so it will be m plus n. Write down this side as it is, mx2 plus nx1. Okay, now the value of x, okay, x is equal to mx2 plus nx1. This will go to the denominator side, so it will be m plus n. Now we have got one answer. We have got the first answer, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. That we have already got the coordinates of r. The coordinates of r are x and y, and we have got the value of x, which is mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. I hope so far it is clear to you. Let us do the another portion, that is, let me refer this one, let me keep this one, and let me now let's do the another portion. Another portion is PR by RQ is equal to RA by QB. PR by RQ is equal to RA by QB. Let me write down PR by RQ is equal to RA by QB. PR by RQ, okay, this is m by n, we have already said. RA by QB, we have found out RA or AR, same thing, y minus y1, QB or BQ, y2 minus y. Okay, so y minus y1, y2 minus y. Do the cross multiplication. Cross multiplication will be my2 minus my equal to ny minus ny1. Shift this one this side and shift this one this side, and write down my plus ny. Okay, I have written this one first, this and this first. Okay, and this side let me write down my2 plus ny1. Okay, like before. Okay, like before, I haven't changed anything. Okay, y m plus n is equal to, okay, I've taken y common from these two. It will be my2 plus ny1. Okay, now the value of y, take y will be equal to this one divided by m plus n. So therefore y is equal to my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. We've got even this one. We've got the x and we have got y, which the question is asking us to find. X, this is x and this is y. Okay, we have got the coordinates of r, which I hope it is, I think I've taken quite a long time in this question, but it is worth it. Okay, this question has huge chances of coming this year. Okay, let us see another question. Write the coordinates of the midpoint of line segment joining point x1 y1 and x2 y2. We need to find the coordinates of the midpoint of a line segment. Okay, let us understand the question first. There is a line. This line seems a circle. Okay, what a straight line. So this is a line. Okay, name it PQ, our favorite name. Okay, let's name it PQ, and their line segment has points x1 y1 and q has x2 y2 as given in the question. Okay, now write the coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment. There is a point, okay, here r. Okay, so let's represent by xy. We need to write the coordinates. We need to find the value of x and y. Okay, we need to find the coordinates, okay, of this. What is the condition? It is the midpoint. This is the midpoint, so the ratios are 1:1. Okay, ratios are 1:1. That is m is equal to 1 and n is equal to 1. Okay, so let us write down the formula. What does the formula says? From before what we have got? X is equal to mx2 nx1 by n, m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So let's write down this formula. Mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, and y is equal to mx my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Okay, we have written x and y here. Okay, x which will be equal to m is 1 and n is also 1. M is 1 and n is also 1. So we can write x2 plus x1, m plus n 1 plus 1. So x2 plus x1 divided by 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now let us find out y, which is m is also 1, n 1. So y2 plus y1, m plus n 1 plus 1 2. So which will be equal to y2 plus y1 divided by 2. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, we have got the value of x and y, and these two are the coordinates for this question, which the question is asking. The coordinates are, you have to write down like this: x2 plus x1 by 2 comma y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So this is how you are going to write. These are the coordinates which the question is asking. It was asked in 2011 by giving 1 mark. Okay, ignore the background sound if you have any. Okay. Okay, now let us do another question. The question is for 4 mark. In what ratio the line segment joining the point -2, 3 and 3, 8 divided by y-axis? Also find the coordinates of the point of division. There is a line segment. Okay, there is a line segment. This line segment has points P, Q. So what is P here? -2, 3. What is Q here? 3, 8. Okay, these two are the points, and we are going to divide by y-axis. So there is a point which we are going to divide. Okay, this is divided by y-axis. Remember, this is divided by y-axis. If anything is divided by y-axis, okay, that it will be 0 in x-axis and it is y like this. Okay, xy. Okay, x will be 0 and represent x will be 0 and you have to write 0y. Okay, so let us do the question. What does the question wants us to say? So now in what ratios we need to find the value of m and n. Okay, so mn, we need to find m and n. So let us write down what we have. X is equal to m x2 plus n x1, the formula which I have got before in that section formula. I hope you haven't forgot that. Okay, so here what is x2? What is x2? This is x2, right? x1 y1, x2 y2. So what is x2? 3. So 3 m into 3, it is 3m plus n is n. x1 is -2, right? So -2 divided by m plus n. Write down m plus n. Okay, so we can write like this: 3m minus 2n divided by m plus n. Okay, so this x here is equal to 0. So we can write 3m minus 2n divided by m plus n equal to 0, because here it is 0. Okay, so 3m minus 2n equal to 0, because this one multiplies to 0, it will be 0. 3m is equal to 2n goes this side, minus will become plus, so 2n. So m, take n this side and shift 3 this side, it will be 2 by 3. M by n is equal to 2 by 3. So this is the ratio. This is the ratio, m divided by n, that is 2 by 3. Now we need to find the coordinates of the point of division. 1, we know that it is 0. We need to find the value of y. Okay, so how we can find the value of y? Let us see. Okay, we know from formula y is equal to, say that section formula, we know that y is equal to m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. Okay, now m, what is m? M and n are in the ratio of 2 by 3. So take m is equal to 2, n is equal to 3. Okay, so what is m? M is equal to 2, n is equal to 3. So 2, what is y2? What is y2 here? From this, take y2, 8, and what is y1? It is 3. 2 and 3. So 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3 divided by m plus n. So it is, I know where have I done the mistakes? Have I done any mistakes? No. So y2 is 8 here. Sorry, y2 is 8. So it is 2 into 8 plus 3 into 3 divided by m plus n. M plus n is 2 plus 3. 8 to the 16 plus 3 is a 9. Divided by 3 plus 2, it is 5. 16 plus 9, it is 25 by 5. 5 5 is 25. It is 5. So the coordinate y is 5. Coordinate x is 0. So we can write 0, 5. Okay. This is the coordinates of the point. Okay. Point which divides the line segment. Okay. Which divides the line segment. So we have got the ratios 2 by 3 and we have got the point is 0, 5. I hope you understood this much. Let us do another question. Okay, there are no more questions. So that's all. Okay, the video might not be much longer than 30 minutes or nearly around 30 minutes. So these are the 3 questions. Okay, these kind of questions may be asked. You can just look in your example or anything. You can practice this similar type of questions. I will say 90% of the questions will be of this type. Okay, they won't ask some other type of questions because this type of questions are there in whole 11.1 and 11.2 is deleted. So you are lucky with that because most of the time they used to ask area of a triangle. Okay, they used to ask this. Actually it is derivations. Okay, we need to find the derivations of this. They used to ask this question. Okay, I think so far they have asked since 2011. Okay, they must have asked more than 5 times or nearly around 5 times. Okay, so it is very important. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next video.